G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today, we'll be continuing possibly the finale of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. So, in the last episode, we made our way inland towards the shrine, monastery. So towards the monastery, chasing after Whitman, Vice, and Sam. Whitman, of course, got killed by the Storm Guard, and we fought a whole bunch of them trying to get this Sam. Wanted to face beat the Kahuna, but sadly got knocked away got the wind knocked out of him. Careful, ton. But anyway, again, this will probably be the finale of this game, story, whatever you want to call it. So, enough of my rambling. Let's get straight to it, shall we? Right, so once again, once you pass through this door, it will be game on. Actually, no. I don't think. Holy Jesus. That's just horrific. Hello, it looks like there's some stuff back there. Ah, yes, yeah.
We never had a chance. They were waiting for us, hundreds of them. We never even made it to the sacred chamber. From the beginning, we were doomed. And now, I wait for my ancestors to take me. I can hear them. They only are killing my brothers, eating them, consuming their souls. So much death. I'm that last one. What is my fate? Will I become one of them? Ancestors, hear me. Please, take me away from this, before they only come for me. Please, take me to the afterlife. Let me die in peace.
These poor soldiers, they had no idea why they were here, and they died alone. I've got to stop this. That's often warfare. Dying in some god's forsaken place. Right here.
This Chinese earthenware is thousands of years old. Could they have visited this island before the rise of Yamatai?
Possibly. Alright. Got a couple more stuff in the next room here, including a map. Which one is it? Up there, of course. What the hell? Okay. Now we've got all the locations unlocked. Side. Where everything is hidden. Underneath. I'm not sure if we can burn that, but I'm not gonna waste arrows. Jesus, they lined the whole walls up with them.
I've seen similar artifacts on the Ban Giant site in Thailand. How did this get all the way to Yamatai?
Good question. I noticed that. bell down there. Alright, let's pick this up quickly before it starts to close on us. If it does close on us.
Well, it had to be done. Lara left me no choice. If I thought she could play the game, I might have let her in on my plan, but she doesn't have the grit for this business. She isn't ruthless enough, and this discovery has to be mine. I've crossed the line. It won't look good, so as unfortunate as it may be, she can't make it off this island. None of them can. And whatever happens with Sam, it just makes this whole story all the more newsworthy. I don't think Matthias or his Solari can be reasoned with, so I'll need to slip away as soon as this ritual is completed. I'll make the perfect sole survivor, returning with the authorities, the cameras, and an appropriately convincing expression of sorrow.
Jesus. If anything, I say it was more worse than Matthias. Whitman, you foolish man. In the end, your ambition got the better of you, and then some. Jesus Christ. Who sacrifices everyone just to get camera time, just to get fame and fortune? A completely not a narcissist, that's who. Well, there's that.
Need to get up there somehow.
Well, first, I suggest we close the gate there. Alright. Dang it. No, I get it now, I get it now. I think I had to do it from up there though, so... I don't want to go on the subject anymore, but him just saying that Lara doesn't have the grit to do this says the man who couldn't even fire a gun at anyone.
I can make this jump.
Whoa! God dang it. Alright, so let's not stand too close to the center chain there.
Where the queen chooses her successor. Chosen priestess enters the monastery. And she's given your power and becomes the new queen.
knows. I don't think it's that.
Wait a minute.
Many have given up their souls willingly for this gift.
Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Vessels. It's not transferring power. It's transferring a soul. All these queens, they're all you. Himiko. First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam. Well, you're not getting her.
And there's the truth.
Sam. A vessel for the Queen's soul. I've got to stop this madness.
Okay, so I guess we want to go back out to explore again. Over here.
I have no choice now but to meet my fate. Tonight, I climb the stairs to the Chamber of the Sun, but I will never submit to the ritual. I will not emerge queen. None will ever believe what I now know to be the truth. A twisted evil beyond imagining lives within the Sun Queen. An evil that hungers for more than just the land and seas of Yamatai. This madness cannot continue. So I go to the chamber, armed with the stolen dagger of her Stormguard general. By the time he realizes what I have done, it will be too late. For the sake of Yamatai and all the priestesses that would follow me, I must die.
Hoshi faced a terrible choice. I feel as though I am following her path. But what choices will I be forced to make? And there you have it. This is how Himiko lived a half-life. It's because Hoshi killed herself before the ritual was completed, thus leaving Himiko in a decaying body. But if I may make a suggestion, sorry, this is me going on a bit of a rant again. What if that wasn't Himiko anymore? Rather, something killed her soul and took her place, this power that she gained. It killed the old Himiko and took her face, her name, everything. Devoured her own soul and made it its own. Because as Hoshi said, this evil that now lives within her hungers for more. Could it be possible that Himiko, the first Himiko, made a deal with some sort of evil to control the storms out of desperation for people or out of lust for power? Who knows? And this is just me just ranting on, thinking that there's possibly more to this story. I'm not 100% sure if all this is true or not, but this is what storytelling is. Trying to connect the dots, trying to figure things out. I'm not trying to be a game theorist, but this is just my suggestion and my ideas. They're not possibly true, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would I say Heron and Merit, or could it just be other idiocy? Scrap. I know it looks like a storm card, but that really does look like an actual Oni. And Storm Oni, if I'm not mistaken. Point of no return. Lara is unable to fast travel after this point. Right, so this is the actual point of no return. Once we pass through that door, we can't come back. So if you have anything else you need to do it now.
A Satsuma porcelain vase. probably early Edo period.
I know I haven't got all the upgrades from my weapons, but let's not worry about that. I'm tempted to go back to actually get scrap on the animals here. But let me just check something first. One bow, shotgun, assault rifle. Just missing 2 for here. Well, I say we go make a complete run. So, since we only need those so little left, let's head back to the sheltered ridge. At least we got a majority of the upgrades already. I'm not sure how much salvage we'll be able to get from animal corpses, but we'll see. I'll just show off what I'm trying to do. Since, well, why not? Okay, so you get a small bit of scrap from salvage from that. Alright, 250 more to go, and then we should be good. Yeah, so I say we go for the big bucks and all that. And I'm not talking about money. Alright, so I'm going to be doing this, so I'll be back as soon as I finish. Be back shortly, guys. Okay, that's all of them. And by God, I killed a lot of it more animals. Oh, monster. Okay, just avoid the bodies and look at it and look back. I'm so sorry, guys. Ugh. I think I did this last time around too, and God almighty. I'm not sure I felt anything then either. I don't feel for these things. Yeah. I bet you guys are probably thinking right now, well, there's a serial killer in the making. Ugh. Okay. And finally, and there we have it. We've got every single bit of upgrade for our gear. Alrighty, time to end this madness. Let's go. Why was I unable to talk about it off this camp?
No! No, please!
plan. There are no heroes here. Only survivors.
Himiko's dangerous, Matthias! She's angry, she's vengeful, and she has real power!
A mere mortal for a queen? A good trade for our freedom, I'd say.
Let's get in there. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Alright, try again. Oh, come on. There we go. Bloody hell, this place is coming apart. I can see it. Can't aim it down. Come on, give me a sign. Not the wall there. I think we just came from that way. There. Jesus. Careful, Lara.
Lara, watch out! Those bastards are heading your way. We did everything we could to slow them down.
Thanks, Reyes. Get to the boat. If I'm not back...
We're not leaving without you. We'll be waiting.
Thanks, Reyes. Yep. Oh, she finally took that chip off the shoulder. Yeah, I see it. Drop. Yep. Stand, Timmy, sir. One way or another. Have any last things to do it now. Otherwise, we got stuff left to do. Over there, you idiot. That me was a storm's picking on. Yeah, the storm's definitely on picking on. Bloody hell.
Oh, great queen! Through the trials, I have brought you the vessel. Pour forth and return to this mortal toil. Pour forth and be reborn. Pour forth and awaken.
You need to get closer.
I have to get to her.
God damn it. Very weak. Ah, like an act. Try this again. That was done. God flipping hell. Oh, God almighty. Calm down. Just calm down. stupid of me, but what other plan did I have? It's not gonna listen, Lara. Don't get up here. God damn it. Spin, 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 spin. There's big boy. Got big kahuna to deal with.
safe now. It's okay. It's okay. You saved me. I knew you would. I made you a promise. Let's get you home.
Well, on this way.
There's Lara! She's got Sam! She did it.
I think she's going to be okay.
What happened up there?
It's over. We can go now.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
I've been so blind, so naive. For years, I resented my father, doubted him like the rest. But he was right about so much. I just wish I could tell him that now. There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry. I need to find answers. I must understand.
Nice cold angles.
Alicia making me waffles before her ballet class.
Need anything? Don't really know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
I'm not going home.
A survivor is born. Alrighty, people, that is it for Tomb Raider: The Definitive Edition. We hope you enjoyed playing Tomb Raider. We have worked our hardest to bring you the best game we could possibly make. Thank you for taking the time to complete our game. Thank you so much, guys. I guess this is these three here. Crystal Dynamics. They did some good jobs with some games, but some of them did flop a bit, but you can't always make the perfect game. But you did your damn hardest for this game, and that's a very good job, guys. Right. First of all, this was definitely a different experience for a Tomb Raider game, because with Tomb Raider, people would always think of like Lara in different outfits, just shooting up bad guys and going around solving puzzles and going off with different mysteries. That's how the old two games went. But this one, I think it really did a good job of hitting the nail on the head. Because we all never knew how Lara started out. And this definitely done a good job of enforcing that image on Lara. Because we all had to start out somewhere. And she started out as a... Well, I'm not sure how old she is in this game, but she was young, naive, and knew nothing about the real world. Or rather, she knew about it, but didn't know the harsher side of it. And the fact she had to go through all of this, the killing, the hardship, the pain, and watching people die. It just never gets any easier. And this definitely did a good job of trying to show just how vulnerable she was when she was first starting out. The musical cues, they were on point at some points, but sometimes there was just... If you're playing with headphones like I am now, there was just some audio cues in the background that really sounded like they were grinding like nails against a chalkboard or scraping metal against something. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you did. Like a couple episodes ago, when we were finishing exploring the beach area, there was this one bit where I was going through a crevice and this just was screeching. Combat-wise, I think it's focused a bit too much on like ranged combat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know Lara's not meant to be like a hand-to-hand fighter, like she is in later games. But just the idea of just having to use the climbing axe just to stun enemies, yeah, that didn't really go well with me. And the whole skill tree thing, that was... It just seems a bit too much of a hard work, you know. But don't get me wrong, I enjoy RPGs where you have to level up and assign your skills somewhere, but just to get certain skills that like can help you find collectibles and all that. Yeah, I think that was just I don't know. And the treasure maps, I didn't really see the point in getting those. Just like, once you get that certain skill that lets you highlight certain areas, like, what the heck? I mean, sure, the trap maps could have helped you to, basically, help you find any missing items that you may have missed. But, come on. I don't mean to sound critical here. I mean, the game is good. It's wonderful and nicely done, but I mean, come on, you don't really have to do that stuff. Now, with the whole upgrading your weapons using scrap, that's pretty good. It does add a bit to it where you can increase your damage while unlocking new ammunition for the weapon itself. And I did love how basically, whenever you add a new upgrade, it actually shows it on the weapon itself, like not like in most games saying like you apply an upgrade, there's no changes to the weapon, but when you apply an upgrade to the weapon here, it does change the weapon. Like, it takes out the barrel and puts some McGill on there. That is actually a good touch to it. And the whole part of it, basically you going through like scrap boxes or metal chests, you find parts to upgrade the weapon. I have a bit of mixed feelings about that. I mean, sure, it helps unlock new weapons, but was that really necessary? Personally, I don't know. And the multiplayer aspect of the game, I never really got to try that out because I'm not really into PvP multiplayer, okay? I'm just... Let's just say, haven't been the strongest at doing PvP multiplayer. So it's not really my cup of tea. And, I don't know. Alright, so, be right back. I'm just gonna do real quick. I'll let you just watch this credits a little bit. Be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. Now, one final thing I want to talk about before I do end off the video here. Excuse me. The story itself, again, I like the idea of showing when Lara's first starting out, like, she didn't have always everything down pat, like, it's always unexpected things that happen. And the fact that she never believed in the mythologies or story like that, and wasn't really prepared for what happened, that really showed her vulnerable side, like I said before. Now, the story actually of Himiko and Yamatai, I sadly don't know too much about that. I mean, I could look it up, but from my perspective, I do know Himiko was an actual figure in Japanese lore, history, either way. And she was known as the Sun Queen, in a sense, but her whole idea that she can control the storms and all that, just goes to show how much that people care. But that's what I was saying. The idea of Himiko controlling the storms and all that, I again don't know if there's any truth to that before, any truth to that. Or rather, if that's how the story goes. Or if Yamatai was in an actual place. A lot of fan sites out there. But yeah, as I was saying, if the story is true or not, I don't know, but yeah. And the whole idea of the fires, basically using the Solari to try and find a way to get off this island, acting like a crazy cult leader, bringing these people down just to get them to follow him. It's a smart move, twisted. I mean, the guy, I think he used to be a teacher, he said. Well, rather, we don't really know if it was, if that was, if any of that was true or not. Like, we don't know what his past life was. And Whitman, I know people don't deserve this side, but let me just say, that bastard got what he deserved. Now, one final thing I want to talk about is basically when you got all the GPS caches, the idea that basically foreshadowing a sequel to the game itself already, that was a good Easter egg, especially for people who 100% collect everything. So, when we do play the next game, we will be going after Trinity. That much I can tell you. Who they are, I couldn't remember. But for the next two games, we'll be taking them on and then taking them out. As for when I will be doing the next game, you're gonna have to wait a while about that. Because, again, I don't actually have the second one myself. I did trade it in to try and get something else. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really love the game, but I clocked it 2 times already. And I just didn't really see the point of holding on to it, you know? Doesn't mean I didn't like it, but I love the game. Just one of those things that was cluttering up space, and I figured I could put it towards something good, since I already completely blocked it. But anyway, congratulations, you completed the story with an overall game completion of 100%. You may return to the island by selecting continue in order to complete any unfinished activities. We don't have to do that, but yeah. basically, you would start out at before the point of no return, before I had to climb the tower to watch the fires and Himiko. Right. With this done, this has been quite a long journey. It may have been a short game, but hey. Sometimes the shorter ones always have the best stories to it, you know? Because RPGs, actual RPGs, take quite a long time to do. But even the shorter action adventure games do have a good story to it. And this is what I really enjoy. So, I cannot wait to actually get into the next game when I do get a chance. But I gotta get this other stuff ticked off my bucket list first. Or rather, ticked off, let me finish off. I mean, I still gotta finish off Dark Chronicles. I need to start getting back to that, but I just had no energy. Okay, I think I'm just starting to ramble here, because I didn't want this to end. But, so let me just end this here. This is going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you guys did enjoy this video and this series, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Show support for the channel. I very much appreciate it. Check the left for playlist. No wait, check the right for the paid playlist of the game, and check the left for the previous videos if you missed it. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Drive safely out there, people. Bye bye. Take care. And have a good time, people. Bye bye.